Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. In the last episode, I left you with a massive blunder. And that's ironic and funny because that word is commonly used with chess, and we've got chess pieces involved in this case. This is where you're supposed to laugh, you know. Let's immediately get back into this and hope that I don't make any more stupid mistakes again. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. And does that mean one of them did it? Make your argument. Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Here it comes.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
That's the issue right there.
Come on. There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying.
Indeedy-doo, there is one of them. There's a clear contradiction in something one of them said just now. They didn't go see Sakura, then how can they explain it?
Sakura, there's no way that one of you is.
It's the last one.
I never went. I didn't either.
Right here.
Yeah, same here.
You're wrong!
No, it's wrong.
Sorry, hero! I wonder if he took a candy off the dead
when
body.
we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's...
Ever since
Oh,
we got into
sorry.
the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
Yeah, I should.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
I've never seen that camera angle before, but what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. Yep. Because Hina gave it as a way to make her feel better. And the reason I know that is, Sakura loved candy too much to share. When Sakura got the candy, Hiro got the candy from Hina. And Sakura got the candy. Didn't that already answer it for me? Kinda? I got it!
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it. I mean, what I meant was,
This case might actually go pretty quickly.
Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Oh, you bitch, just... Ugh.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys just talked, then there'd be no harm in saying that. Maybe he didn't want to seem weak in front of the other two?
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You are hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof?
With proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Oh. What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
You weren't there when we learned this.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Yeah, but it's definitely you. You're just not smart enough to come up with your own ideas. You just wanted to do the same thing.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
And only Byakuya was allowed in.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
This is gonna go by so fast. I'm glad I separated this out into a different episode. Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense?
I'm sorry, Hiro.
What doesn't make sense?
Well, not really.
Everything
You
I
killed-
said makes perfect sense.
You killed Sakura, and I also don't want you as a second husband. Or, I don't know what, I don't know actually, I don't actually know what the term would be. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Magazine dying message. Okay, what? I'm probably gonna have to copy something and say that he wasn't allowed in.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
After the investigation started, and I have to copy that and destroy the first thing, I think. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at that point, where was the magazine? That's what I have to copy?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after I found the magazine tucked away. When I pulled it out,
I'll take a shot, but this doesn't seem right. But it seems that the game is pointing me toward this.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh, you... I can aim literally anywhere else. I go for the center every time.
I found the magazine
Alright.
when I pulled it out.
Ah, fuck. I went to hit the pink.
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
I forgot to copy the bullet again. What's wrong? Did I say something weird?
Shoot.
God damn it. I forgot to copy the bullet
I
again.
can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was.
And I can tell you it was only after
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine.
when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the when Ogre's body was discovered.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
Smarter to aim on the outsides. It's not like Call of Duty where you aim at center mass. You gotta aim at the
When
arms.
Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Apparently I've lost a lot of mojo in trying to aim.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Vienna sausage?
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Okay, thank you, Hina.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Her clean hands.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Oh god, what am I doing? Oh god, it's this. Hold on.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof.
Okay.
I'm at least
Whenever you're ready.
30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
I thought I... Okay. Yep.
Show me the proof.
100% without a doubt she wrote it, and this is what me talking, so you know it's true.
This should prove it.
Yeah. I thought I used my ability, but I don't... Is it control? I don't remember.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
I wanted to look at the controls. I thought it was space. I thought I used my power when it came up on the bar, but oh well.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. Both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Yep.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
But I feel like there's more.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because
Do you know that it actually is Toko?
Because I killed her!
Oh. You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Okay, so this is gonna go really fast.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
Maybe he... She was smiling at her death, so she accepted it. Maybe she was trying to get them all to... I don't know.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me.
No, Hiro.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
But that's only one. And that piece... That doesn't look like... the knight.
I hit her from behind, before she had any idea what was happening.
I don't think she'd go down that easily, though.
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
But what time did all of this happen?
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Oh wait, did Sakura maybe went to go heal herself up? Going to get protein powder. But... I don't know.
You're not gonna get off that easy.
Maybe this is gonna take a weird turn.
It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
There's a lot more to this, though.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What he would have had to do after writing the message. It doesn't make sense. Close the door. Why the magazine was hidden. Why he picked Toko. Why he didn't use what? What he would have had to do after writing the message. Oh, she was trying to protect him. Why the magazine was hidden?
I got it!
Yeah.
That's
Sakura.
true.
She was trying to
Everything you just said,
protect him.
it doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
She got up and put it away. And then got sick and then went back down to sit. And then also... Oh... Well, she was also trying to protect Toko, I guess. Kind of, maybe. I don't know.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying. He's gotta be lying.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Hold on, maybe in a stupor because she wasn't able enough. Maybe she fucked up. I don't think she would make that common of a mistake to accidentally to not read a label right and drink poison by that much. Maybe she just couldn't see right. Went to see, grabbed some bottles, knocked one over by accident, got some on her shoes. Because it did spread out and she would have to go in to the on the side, prepare to drink and put it back in A when she was feeling better? I don't know.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Herself.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Mm-hmm.
But then, who was it?
Her.
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
Oh, seeing her face X'd out makes me sad.
they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone who wouldn't like what would have been written. There's only one choice. What? What? Toko?
I got it!
What?
It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Okay, yeah, I guess so, but... I mean, my conclusion is probably a bit more far-fetched, I guess. I mean, she was also there. That completely escaped my mind until I was going through those selections. I completely forgot that Genocide Jill was still there.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
You didn't.
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
I don't think so, though.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
we haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. Also, why was somebody in the locker? This is what I'm wondering about. I have to prove that. Okay. Kyoko's examination summary said as Sakura's body, yellow powder. Oh boy. This is... Okay.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
That's a true statement. You did do that.
And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
But there are two bottles.
After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer!
Wait, so then what am I contradicting exactly? Hiro hits Sakura, that's for sure, but this doesn't end there. There's something that proves the wounds on her head. Hold on. Since the time has stopped, is it, Kyoko's examination of the body? Suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. Yeah, so I have to use the examination, but I don't know exactly what I'm refuting. Probably just the one.
I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Oh, that was a weird one to hit. Like, the angles were really odd. I don't even remember seeing that one orange.
Single blow. That doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
Oh, that's when someone else... That's why Toko was there. Yeah, so Toko came out then.
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Yep, and there are 6 iterations.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Yeah, they're all chess pieces, and the correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. The connection must be the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. For a second there, I kind of zoned out, and I was just clicking whenever the sentence ended. Chess piece. Yep. Okay, C. E. E. S. P. E. E. Chess piece.
Now I understand.
His voice sounded younger there for a second there.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Yep. So that means the queen is gone. I didn't know if that was technically the king or the queen, because I know like the shape of the queen is like mostly rounded at the top, but it's like the headdress. I know, I'll say headdress. The king is normally a crown, and the queen is normally a circle. However, if you look ever online, there's always different decorations that people put on the pieces. This is a more traditional set, but if you ever look up, like, there's Batman, there's Harry Potter, like, there's a bunch, so.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was
A knight.
the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
Where's the queen?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
It's not the chess, it's the chess pieces, dear Toko.
Yeah, shogi is way better.
I kind of agree.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, and the bottle that was missing was completely intact? No, it was broken. Yes. It was excited? What the?
I got it!
And I'm
The
back up to
bottle
full
must
health.
have been broken,
Yep.
What makes you so sure?
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
I wish I could, like, sync up some of these lines that the characters say with the music, because, like, the escalation of that, like, that one final sound is so cool, and I wish I could time it with
What
stuff.
is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle. And the evidence that proves that is... Kyoko and I figured it out before. Where's the experiment? It was under her examination, right? A Monokuma bottle experiment.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier.
Almost
And
double,
the reason for that is
because there's more than
there
one
was
bottle.
actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Yeah. Have I ever seen the characters blink mid, or close their eyes midway? Or am I just imagining that?
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces,
A few? It was nearly double.
which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Yeah.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Is there something wrong with Makoto? Oh, never mind. There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by some bowling aficionados, Sakura's second attacker. Yeah, there, okay.
I got
Some
it!
bowling aficionado? I don't even know where
The
that
bottle
one
was
comes
removed
from.
from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
Oh, I just thought about it. How did Hiro get access to Sakura's blood? Did he say that she got sick? That kind of escaped me. How did he get the blood to write it on the magazine in the first place for Toko to get rid of it? I don't know.
Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
Because that's all the information he
I'm not
had.
afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Oh,
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
and that is...
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her.
Ooh.
I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Oh, and she hid in the locker. You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But
Yep.
when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
It's not chalk, it's dust, you idiot. Oh my god, how long did it take me? Oh god.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
They've always been loose. They didn't just come loose,
So,
dude.
Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
Maybe Toko doesn't even realize it.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element has... You're joking. More shit? A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Yes. So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse during the final strike without a second thought. What now? But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. God damn it. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. Coup de grace? No. Coup de grace? Coup de grace. I don't fucking know. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the Q key or use the mouse wheel. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're just going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go halfway? Holy shit! I mean, yeah, well, wait, if I'm halfway through the game, there's only 6 of us alive, plus 7, I think, with the Ultimate Luchador or whatever. There's only 6 of us, right? Yeah. What the fuck? Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, bullet time battles it is. Hold on, before that, hold on, before that, before that. Hold on, before that. I kept trying to hit F1 and F2 in the previous bullet time battle, but the one thing that I wanted to test out, controls left shift. Okay. Lock on is right mouse button, reload is tab key. Oh, do I unlock more stuff after? Shit, there's more to learn, isn't there? Attack fire. Activate fever time is space key. Gotcha. I did click that, but it felt like it went by so fast.
I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough. I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie. That's enough.
Oh, what the? Glass shards on the floor.
Enough.
Hiding in the rec room, don't be ridiculous. Locker, handprint. Woohoo!
This should prove it.
I'm just glad that it gives you an ample amount of time. Seeing her eye break off is
Did you
a bit
know
creepy.
someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
I don't like you driving this Byakuya.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you did too. So, you gotta give credit where credit is due.
Then you killed Sakura! No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Okay, so she's just answering to her master. Never mind.
Straight up again.
She's just being a subservient dog. Is that subservient? That right word to use?
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room.
Oh, as much as I find it creepy, it is genuinely kind of funny that this is the only way that we're getting information out of her. Talk. Now. Speak.
I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on,
Bark.
so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But what about the second hit?
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Yeah.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
Right at the front. I didn't realize. I thought she got attacked from behind. Maybe
When
the
I
blood ran
saw
forward.
that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines.
Okay, so if you know that you attacked her, so that means you and Genocide Jill know actually what's going on when the other is active? I don't know if that's the proper term, but oh well.
I don't remember what happened after that.
Never mind.
If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Okay, someone bite their finger or something. Her? You mean? Oh.
Guess it's back!
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights!
You know what? This actually makes sense because we did technically meet them in this order when they were going back. It was Hiro, and then it was Jill. Yeah.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Morose? What was Toko's last name?
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
I was about to say it's gonna be even cooler.
everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise.
This voice actor, I can see every movement. So, like, sometimes to deliver certain lines, you have to put emphasis into them. Like, your actual genuine person, your physical body, to deliver certain lines. This character, I can actually see movements behind them in my head and how they're delivering it. It's so cool.
I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
Which I guess was a bot.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Oh. Oh, that would make sense with all your other ones, because you probably do want to be with them and then just end their lives.
Go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
There's the eyes open again. But, okay, so... I'm trying to imagine in my head where everybody's bodies are in this mass. She put away the... Toko put away the magazine. She turned around and heard some grumbling. She saw Sakura staring at her with a bunch of blood here. She switched... she fell. Sakura was worried about Toko, who had fallen unconscious, which would then turn into Genocide Jill, and then she got up quick enough to attack Sakura again.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. That's... you know... But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
I don't know. Well, there can only be one true Blacken that did the final deed, but... So that's good? You're talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
No, hold on. I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Okay, Byakuya's got a head on his shoulders. Huh?
Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Was it Hina? And she got the protein powder? Byakuya and Toko didn't actually know of it.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Okay. Kyoko's examination summary said of the Sakura's body, yellow powder. There's gonna be like, there's nothing else to consider.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
In front of the shelf. Okay, so if the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, and the problem is, Sakura's body being where it is now. Okay, so, yeah. Where did Sakura die? It was... Okay, so... Status of Sakura's body. Okay, I can skip it all the way to the end.
You smashed her. You got it! And where did the attack? Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
No, it's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Maybe she hit the floor and it took a little while for her to get up?
So, you finally noticed.
Oh, it's gonna be Hina. She's gonna have small feet. Oh, no. Please let that be wrong.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves that there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf Where's the magazine shelf bloodstain? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's alright. I have to propose it with the right mouse
Sakura
button.
was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
And she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Oh no. Did Hina mistake the stuff in the one cabinet? I don't know if she did it on purpose. I don't... Oh no.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I can move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
As well as a bunch of other stuff.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Maybe... Also, how did Glass end up under the shaker?
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Nope.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker room, the locker, is because I saw it for myself would be the only thing possible for this answer, but I would have said the locker was open when we got there.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I like this camera angle of Hiro, oddly enough. Like, he's still just a flat PNG, but he's, like, the angle would look cool.
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? There's another possible explanation. Maybe it's... Okay. Just forget all the evidence that you went to go find. I guess I'll just have to wait because I don't know where this is going. I think yellow powder, but who knows?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause.
Here.
What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Yellow powder... If there's one place I might find a clue, it would have to be written in there. Yep, yellow powder... Any peanuts?
There's no one that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Come on, Makoto, don't clam up now. Okay, so... I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Huh.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
If there's one place I might find a clue, it would have to be written in there. Written in there? Oh, the Mono... Oh, duh, yeah, the Monokuma file. Actually, what exactly does it specify? Duh. The body was, there's evidence of a strong blow to the head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point, the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Yeah. Duh. Okay. Alright, let me find Monokuma file number 4.
It wasn't from Jennifer. What was it?
There's no other that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot.
Sorry, Hina.
What's wrong? According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Okay. So, suspicion, maybe Hina for knowing of the poison. Maybe she fucked up. Sakura found out. She drank it. She started having bad effects. And because she didn't want Hina to be found out, she blocked off the door. Maybe. But that still doesn't explain the glass underneath the drink. That's what I'm still wondering about. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura vomited blood.
We can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
Pot calling the kettle black.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
The ultimate detective.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poison?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Ugh.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
There's gonna be a bit of discrepancy, though.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Ugh.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
So, while Hina was grabbing the poison, she knocked over the other one. And when she went to return it, that's when she walked through the thing and put it in A, I think.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Chem C9. That's not exactly the one that was used.
Is that
Or was it?
the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Was it C9? Yeah, because it was C4 that was spilled. C9 was in A2 slot,
Where'd you
basically.
find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements, I'm positive. In Section A.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
It was filled with the actual stuff. With the actual supplements. So he's downing it. I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
Did he try it with a reagent? That's the word I'm looking for, right? To test to see if it was safe? We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do was stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
There's yellow at the bottom? I don't know. Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. And she touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Huh?
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder? Which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be... Yeah. Hangman's Gambit. What am I spelling? I don't know what the second word is. Oh, I missed the T. Shit. E. Protein. R? Protein. I really don't know. Protein. Shake. Protein. Hold on. Can I... Oh, drink! Yeah. Oh, I somehow got I in that. I somehow got the I in that. I almost took damage unnecessarily.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
How did Hina close the room, is what I'm still trying to figure out. Something at the scene? A protein drink. A cup filled with water. A Monokuma bottle.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
Or what was supposed to be.
A drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
I really hope it isn't Hina just having some mistake or something. As much as I don't want it to be that she really did just kill for malicious intent, I really don't want it to be just a mistake that she gets caught up for. I don't want it to be manslaughter instead of murder, and she gets punished for that.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But if it's on Sakura's shoes, yeah.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Evidence that shows who switched them. It has to be... It must be what we found on the... in front of the shelf. Source of the powder and the footprints? I guess it's... I would only really consider this to be one thing. But, okay. I can see why you might think that, but try again. Look, looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. So, it's the footprints and what? The footprints in the powder.
I got it!
Or is it only that?
Footprints footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Fucking game.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
And with that, with us wondering what is to come, I'm gonna leave it here. It's been an hour, and quite frankly, I need to get going with some other stuff. Yeah. It irks me that I lost a point for that because it said 2 things. Hold on. It did say 2 things, right? It did say 2 things. Evidence revealing... I think I really should take some time away now. Never mind. Oh, not that. I'm leaving this for tomorrow. I know I don't normally like leaving it off in the middle, even for myself, in the middle of these, but I think it's best for me to keep my head clear. Alright, save that. Thanks everybody for coming out. I'm leaving this episode here, and I'm leaving this session here as well. Have a nice day.